How come? What goes into that?
I didn't know how to answer the question, so I just said yeah.
You didn't answer the question.
Well, then I didn't answer the question.
All right, then. Well, 17 in the third quarter. What did you find in the third quarter? I mean, it just looked like you were just hunting.
The basket.
You had 3 fouls in the first half, which resulted in you being on the bench. Second half, no fouls. Do you think your defense has improved since your comeback from your injury?
I guess I'm still trying to find it. I don't know if it's better or worse. I don't know. I just play the game. Try, I guess, use my fouls better or use them more so that, prevent buckets, but I'm not focusing on it.
What worked in the second half?
Defensively or as a team?
Well, that prevented you from getting another foul and letting you stay in the game for those 17 third quarter points.
Just not fouling, showing my hands, and we did a lot of switching, so containing the basketball, not letting him get to the basket, stuff like that.
Vlaco was talking about how Malonis does a great job of pulling guys to the side and making sure he keeps the communication open with them. He just won Coach of the Month. I was wondering if there's a couple things you wanted to point to that make Michael Malone such a good head coach for this team.
Yeah, the things you just said, pulling guys to the side, keeping them confident, whether it's guys not playing or he's going to get a guy out, you got to tell him. Or, if DeAndre's not playing, he lets him know, or, just down the line. So, yeah, he does a great job of just communicating to the guys and not being distant.
Jamal, you said before you consider yourself as good as the all-stars in the game. When that announcement comes out before the game, was that in the back of your mind going into tonight when you're facing an all-star and Steph?
No, I was just playing basketball.
I think you've said this before, but just to clarify, have you studied Steph? Have you watched film of Steph, how he moves? The way you were moving tonight was reminiscent.
Yeah, I watched film of Steph.
What have you picked up from him in watching him then?
Just how much he moves, especially when he passes it. He relocates to the corner with those rocket screens. We call them rocket screens. And those guys are looking, especially when Draymond's out there, they're looking for that. So it's a cool and quick way to get threes. And even when you give up the ball, he's still a threat. So it's just like when I hit Yoke and I give up the ball, I'm still a threat. So same thing.
Coach said KCP is a solid of a pro that he's been around. What has he done for this team? How's he taken your guys' game to a new level?
I compare him to Gary, like this. When they were both hooping at the same at the same clip, both really into the ball. Both can shoot it. Don't do too much. Both like to go right. So. I'd say those are the vibes that I get when he's out there.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, what's his personality like in the locker room around you guys?
We play a lot of Call of Duty. A lot of guys, actually, like 8 of us play together in a group. I'll be killing them. But yeah, he's a cool guy. He's just chill. He just goes with the flow, doesn't complain, just feeds off the guys and lets the game come to him.
Malone said that he likes it when you let it fly from 3, 11 attempts tonight, a bunch the other night. Is there anything, the timing of the game as you're coming back, anything that allows you to get more threes up?
No, no. I didn't make any tonight. But I guess when I have that space, just not hesitating, just pulling it, and the team believes in my shot, believe in me, so just staying confident, and pulling it.
Vlaco was talking about everybody having their roles, especially somebody like him that may go a couple games without playing, then he's starting. Is this team different than some of the teams you've been on in terms of kind of top to bottom? Because he's like, all 17 guys aren't going to be happy, but because coach is straight up with them, the guys are embracing, I guess, the times they don't even get to play. Yeah,
we're a championship team. So all that stuff for not being happy is got to go out the window, or else we're not going to win. So it's nice to have a coach that knows that and knows what we're trying to accomplish, and sometimes puts feelings aside and sometimes embraces them. So just got to know time and place.
Jamal, you guys are shooting so well as a team this year. Around you and Nicola, have you noticed defense is playing you any different, giving you more space or anything like that?
Sorry, what was the first part of the question?
Just how well your teammates are shooting. Is that allowing you maybe more space to operate?
I mean, Yokes bring a lot of tension, and guys are feeding off that. And like I said, we're not hesitating. We're making teams pay from 3. And yeah, guys are shooting well. Everybody, CB coming to the game, not hesitating. KCP's going to shoot the ball. Bruce is shooting the hell of it. And so yeah, it's tough when everybody else is shooting 3s.
Jamal, since that triple-double against the Pacers, you've had a few games, or a lot of games you're around 5 or 6 rebounds, 5, 6, 7, 8 assists. How important are those kind of things to getting you playing your best basketball?
Yeah, I'd say the rebounding is probably the last part of my mental
Process.
Yeah. It's just tough being in there when everybody's jumping high as hell, and I didn't leave the ground yet. It's like, all right, good. I'll just wait for the tip.
Yep. But the assist then?
Guys making shots, guys playing, have the ball in my hand a little more, being aggressive. Guys are bringing help when I drive, so I'm just finding guys, and guys are making shots. It's not rocket science. I think the way we're shooting the ball and the amount of drives and paint attacks we have, it just makes sense.
Does the Call of Duty chemistry translate?
Yeah, for sure.
The communication?
For sure.